I'm baking cheesecake. I thought I'm gonna do that in my life because then I've done that. And starting with coffee. Like it is just a small New York cheesecake with cookie crumble layer. And with cookie crumble layer. So it's like very relaxing. A little bit boring, but very nice cake. And I'm using white chocolate for the filling. Like cheesecake with white chocolate is the absolute best. And then just fresh berries on top. Delicioso. Or like caramel sauce, caramel bonbon. It's all quite nice. I'm super happy with the quality on the YouTube Live, guys. This is very nice streaming quality, I think. Like it is not saving on my video page. It's saving on the live. But actually, I'm fine. Like I just want that for myself because sometimes I'm getting chatty and I've really had good moments and I describe very good. Like it's not gone, but like if I write a book about one of the topics that I talk about regularly, I can like look back at the video that was about it, find a little inspiration and what else do I want to mention. So that I can do that now and it makes me very happy. But I have the intention to stream on Twitch too, which I'm not doing today. Because I think the Twitch people are a good crowd. They are kind of regulars, and they remember what I said, and they always come with suggestions, and they are like affirming self-confidence and like little ideas, and then yeah, they are used to regular schedules, which is a good thing. I can post a regular schedule if I want to, like later, when I'm gonna be a little bit more in the membership zone. I can also post that on the Twitch channel, and I don't have a following there because I've just recorded, and then I never chat anymore and I never watch it anymore because I'm bored. I'm bored. People don't talk on Twitch. That's very boring. And TikTok only has like negative assholes. And very few little rare cute animal streams actually. Like shelters and all, they start streaming for probably funding. And also a little bit of TikTok gifts, which I don't think will make them rich, but already. I have an opinion on that, but like it's not 100% important. So I just need my cheese, my cream cheese. Cream cheese and cream. And then add I think it is 1 or 2 eggs, I'm not 100% sure. And I'm only doing half of the recipe. It's my favorite cheesecake. It is Dr. Oetker, that's a local brand. Okay, I'm preparing a little bit for my smoothie. I'm always doing spinach, apple, berry smoothie and my smoothie butters. And I mix it in my great mixer, and then I let that sit on the corner until it's not cold anymore, because the berries and the spinach is frozen, because spinach gets nasty so quickly. Like it just takes, I don't know, a few minutes, a few days, and then it is super nasty again. I made myself a really cool playlist to celebrate 5 years attuned to Seishim Reiki. I made my attunement in 2021 in the end of July, in the middle of a heat wave, very beautiful evening. We just been 3 people in a Zoom room, and the Reiki master, she's a woman from London, and it was just, I don't know, it was so quickly and easy. And after this attunement, I really felt like so ungrounded, like a little ethereally walking on clouds in a way, if you know what I mean. Just I've been very joyful about the attunement, because I never really resonated with the Reiki Usui approach, because that was a little bit too strict for me. On like it's too much about positivity. Like I still love it, but I did not want to attune it, because it's quite a big commitment. Because you start working with the energy on a different level, and the master helps you receive that. And it did come in soft, but like really had very different kind of summer in a way. So I just watched yesterday, I watched pictures from the summer before in 2020. I look so young on there. It is so cute. I look 15. So anyway, it was full different emotional state, and I like, for me with the attunement, I felt a little bit more in flow state, and but also like super very highly creative, and I've had no idea what to do with this creative energy. I had no idea, but I just loved it. I was a little bit less in my head and more in the inspiration, like that creativity comes from emotion for me. So that's very interesting how this is. And I just made this, the playlist is now 12 hour long, but I've just added like about 25 or 30 songs. The songs are really long. And I just remember the integration phase, because it's for me, and as well as like future Seishim Reiki clients, and just a little bit connecting the dots. How was it to start working with the energy? And it was a very interesting shadow part phase. Like the whole story behind Seishim is quite powerful, because it was received and found the energy in one of the old Egyptian pyramids, and that's quite intense energy that most people describe it like quite high vibe and a little bit celestial, like very planet. It is a little bit of astrology behind the pyramid, so they have a very high frequency and also old, so powerful. That's what the old Egyptians truly were, very powerful. Well, also a little bit scary, but very powerful. And I don't know, it was so beautiful to bask in those frequencies again and remember how I was a little bit mindfully integrating the new energy shifts. And then I had a little bit of a call where with my Reiki teacher, who also was teaching a little bit of the Celtic Occamtree series, and And then we had a little chatty moment, and she was like checking in with me, or like, I don't know, it wasn't any call. Like she said, like she kind of feels the connection to the black past, that she is a cat-headed goddess. She is a little bit more of the healthy version of Sekhmet, and like that it really helped me trust that I am supported on a path, and help, and yeah, I now love putting out all of this great creative energy with the AI art. It was music before, but not only for the Reiki, also for like high vibe healing. And then I started making this AI art then in the winter now. I'm a little bit late to the game, but also I'm not, so I'm good. But I have real fun with these things, and they make me happy. Because they give me the pictures of what I feel resonates for me on this Seshim Reiki journey. And so it was just so fun to remember how much moved in me because of that human and a real deep commitment to myself. I really wanted this achievement for myself. Like I've had this very high intentional course before where it was all about feminine healing, as well as holding ceremonial space and learning how to hold it for groups. And I really was very serious about it, you know. I really was eager to learn and to grow, and I had a really good time. Feeling out of it. And then I felt like, oh well, I'm not in a high vibe, high vibrational field at all in my life. And then I thought, well, but like Reiki would be fun. And my feminine arts teacher and my Reiki teacher, they are connected. They both held retreats together, so that's how I got the connection, right? And it was very joyful. And in the beginning, Reiki was all for me. Like my teacher at the time, she felt it is important to share that you should be also sharing the Reiki with tribe, with your people, like not only for clients, but just spread the message and the positivity, and like, yeah. And it was a very lovely warm evening, and it's just remarkable. It's already 5 years now. It does still feel like yesterday. Like, it's not getting old and it's not getting boring, and I'm still very inspired, and I love the connection to Egypt because that brings me warmth, and I know Egypt quite well, like for history as well as business, as well as like holiday. I've never been actually on holiday, but I know the places, you know, they are on my list. Like, it's not far away, like I cannot properly swim over there, but nearly could. Like, I could go with a boat, like a ship, so it's not too far away. So I feel better committing to something that is anchored in also the Egyptian pyramid. Like, I love that. And then it's the Reiki. Like, it's just a little bit of a twist with the actual Reiki. And also Reiki teachers, they are called to work on new Reiki symbols. Like, there are symbols that you draw with your hand that you do to more make the Reiki a little bit more powerful. You can write that on paper, you can make art with it. Like, I have very cute little stickers from the AI that made art for me with those Reiki symbols. So they are my favorite sticker on my Instagram story. Aua. So it did bring me lots of good. This Reiki especially helped me leave the depression bubble, and I felt a little bit too comfortable. Like, I've been already had outgrown this depression phase in my life, and I had therapy and all, and it was like a time where it has really shown in my everyday life that I don't really need the advice, that my therapist really stood strong with me on my side and like got the message to me that I am safe now, that I can like kind of start working through the triggers. There were phases in my life where I had trauma that were like making me a little subconscious. Like, I had weird trouble focusing and staying grounded sometimes, and I've not been working, for example, and that was not helpful because you drift a little bit away in your if you're not busy, if you don't have good things on your everyday that keep you going. It's easy to fall into this darkness. It was no fun a lot of times, but I went to therapy, even though I thought like, oh well, I'm done. Let's stop. But I continued, and then I continued just for good because I knew I should. And then I finally got like the feedback from my environment, which I also know, like psychologists and people who coaches and supervisors, and also a little bit from my therapist, that she also felt like we are done in a way. Like, we worked through the darkness, and for her it was not, she did not tell me to move on, but she did definitely like not make me feel like I need to sit here. Like, she just encouraged me to go more in nature places. She said it's her place to recharge. And then she showed me inspirational pictures which were really cute on her phone, and it was not an actual goodbye. Like, I just called her like I think in autumn because I had trouble with my father, that I couldn't hold myself for a little bit, and then she called me back. Like, I got her on the phone, and like, it is time to let that go in a way. Like, the therapy style of healing for me was an intense phase. So I'm also a little bit needing to heal from the intensity and the negativity. If you're constantly need to figure out like intense troubles with your brain, that can be so much. That can be so much. But it's definitely getting better. And over time you get used to that. In the beginning it is really tearing you to your knees to look at the in-depth trauma, which was not easy. Like, it was really not easy. And I'm also not someone who is interested in trauma itself. Like, I just want to know, what do I eat, what do I do to heal it, and then I move on and I do that. Like, just don't even tell me about what are we going through, what's happening, why am I feeling like that. Just don't tell me, because it does impact my mood and my everyday life. So yeah. So I'm actually making New York cheesecake right now. So it just kind of did naturally align on my path, the energy practice, and I've not really been seeking. I've been seeking more spiritual energy treatment, but it was a little expensive and kind of, yeah. I got energy practitioners who did not make me stay. Like, they were like, you just need a few sessions and then you move on, but like, please come and check back in, and gonna shred the cookies. It's gonna be loud for a moment. Just shredding the cookies and adding the butter, then that is the dough, and then just making a creamy, cheesy filling and adding my white chocolate, and then just into the oven. It goes, it's like no effort cake. It's so good. Like, I just recommend it, guys. I can just recommend it. And like, I love baking. It is my, I get in the zone. Like, it's meditative for me because I've baked so much. Also, cooking can be, if I don't cook a new recipe that is a little bit tricky, I'm a little bit meditating. But I really like baking. It has this divine smell, and it's just, I can spend lots of afternoons baking and all. So like, I'm not like, I've only made cupcakes, for example, a few times in my life, because they are like just not so nice to store, because a lot of cream is not so nice to store. And yeah, I'm gonna show you my setup a little bit. So I'm just already celebrating. That's my little machine. That's my little crumbled cookies, and there's the butter melting. So like, I have a tripod that is broken, so I'm not happy with it. Like, it's just standing over there. But I'm gonna see if you can come with me and just do my kitchen. So we're gonna see the cake now. And I will be definitely celebrating. Like, I don't know what, but I'm gonna make myself a cake probably for my 5 years Sashim Reiki Human Celebratory Day. Like 2020, 24, 25, 26. It's 5 years already. And like, it's still fun, it's still amazing, it's still easy. So So now I just have the little cookie crumbles and then adding the butter into the machine, and then the machine does it all. And then just gonna need to melt the chocolate. It's super nice. I ate that like kind of cold, but last time I ate it like on room temperature. It has a much nicer taste, in my opinion. You cook it good, not 100% mixed, but it's fine. Dish soap for the dishes that smells like raspberries. I love it. It's so good. So nice. It just already warm water in a pot and then a little metal bowl on there, medium heat. Like, don't need boiling hot. And then I'm probably gonna do all of the chocolate. I guess it's 100 or maybe half of the chocolate, and then add that to the cream as soon as I mix it together, which is like takes me no time. So it's crumbly, and you just put it into your cake pan that you cannot see, but you can see now. So mixing that in, putting it in, and then just firmly pushing it to the ground, and it's gonna be firm after baking. It's like kid friendly if you have your kids helping. And so I'm doing half of the recipe, which is like 400 grams of cream cheese. I know that. I need to mix my other cream. So I'm definitely gonna do a cake for my Reiki attunement anniversary. But I don't know which one yet, because it's a little bit lion inspired. The Shim Reiki goes with Sekhmet. That is the goddess. Lion-headed Egyptian old ancient goddess. She's the patron saint for that kind of Reiki. And Maybe I'm gonna add like this there's a chocolate bar that's called a lion bar, or something like that, or like maybe Egyptian style little cake, or just summer. I could also just do summer cake. My Reiki teacher always said like ground with a piece of white chocolate. So we need sugar, we need 175 grams of sugar. Two eggs. There are my hands. I don't do the whole cake because it's just me. And last time I did freeze the cake and it was very good. Cheesecake is very nice, frozen too. But I have no space in my freezer. It's all full. It's ice season and I'm always freezing bread too because it's big for one person household. So I'm keeping track of it for the next one. Forgot adding vanilla pudding powder, 1 tablespoon. And then waiting for my chocolate too. white chocolate is not so great to melt. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter, just like I don't like it. I like it this. Put it from the heat so it stays nice and creamy. Then right into the pot. I mixed 90 grams cream, goes into the cream cheese pudding mix, and then it's gonna go into the oven for like I think 30 minutes, and then it's done. Like it's a very low effort, very relaxing cake. Like it's nothing that is even a little bit tricky about it. And I can eat it any day because it's just cream cheese, sugar and vanilla and a little bit of chocolate. It's not too much. It's quite nice. Like I love making my own treats because the quality is much better than the chocolate supermarket treats, but like I have my faith and sometimes I really crave the naughty industrial treats. Then I get them, and it's mostly just a few days where I like feel like a little bit of binge eating and food, and then my usual is chocolate soy pudding and I make, in my whole life altogether, I made mostly, the most I made is like fruit cake or like apple cake style, because I can eat that any day. Just like cream cheese, I can eat every other day, so it's my favorite. Like we have German kind of cheesecake that goes with that, is made with curd. I like that too, but this with cream cheese is much nicer. But it's also fun to make. It is also low effort, and also there's nothing that can really go wrong with it. Like you can just burn it probably, but that's it. My cream cheese looks already kind of nice and creamy, which is what we love. So into the oven it goes. 30 minutes timer. And already done. So. So I'm still thinking about which cake to make for my Reiki celebration day. Like I'm probably not gonna celebrate it every year, but 5 years, half a decade, so that's long. And yeah, that's it. Like it smells divine. Divine, guys. It's just 46 minutes with chatting. Like here. It's not super fast, but you can make it faster without chatting and like focus and tempo. I probably can wait 30 minutes and then in the oven and done. So it's a very calm chat today, but also I think I'm still remembering my achievement days today a little bit, and I'm excited for the cake. And then I'm also excited to make my smoothie. I have pomegranate powder, which is lovely actually. It's already empty again. I just crave it. It's very good. Just preparing. That's a good size. This mixture has a great size for smoothie making. And then I'm shredding with my ice cube program and then with my normal soup program, and I have very nice mix. That is constantly trying to pop open. So I'm good. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm gonna record this stream just for myself mostly, because I'm probably gonna make videos if I really have a video to make. But I like streaming and like just hanging out a little bit. You know, there's more thing on Twitch, so that's why I'm gonna be probably using both platforms for now. And also I'm gonna find different audience, different reach. I'm super happy that I can stream now on YouTube and have that saved. That was my absolute wish and I'm very happy. And now I think I'm gonna plan something nice for this Reiki celebration day. And maybe a candle or something. And then maybe get a book. Like the person who found the Seshim Reiki frequency, he calls it all love now. And there are books about his work that somebody else wrote, another Reiki teacher. So that could be a nice idea. Just found that recently. So yeah guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's a little bit different probably from other YouTube live streams because I'm streaming. Like I don't know if other people are streaming, but that's what my intention was. And there are days when I'm more chatty. But today I think I'm feeling grateful and honoring my path and my journey a little bit. And just I had very hard years since lockdown, also health-wise and all. Now I feel like the calm, centered groundedness that I've earned through the spiritual practice. And that's a good, firm, strong feeling, and I feel very adult, but like more like artistful, creative way of grown up. And that is something that I like. Like I don't really have opinion about creative people. And like yeah. I'm not always the person that I want to be, but today I feel like I'm at a good point and I've really done great in the last years and I'm proud of myself. And I'm grateful for Reiki attunement and other spiritual insights that I got in last years, but it really helped me get strong in the practice. And brings joy to my heart on every day. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully see you again. Goodbye. Blessed afternoon.